Now, video transitions are really easy to add in the software. If you click on the Effects tab on the left-hand side, you'll see there's a few different folders. You've got video effects and video transitions. Now, the reason this is over here is because I'm using the Essentials workspace in the new version of Adobe. This is Adobe 2023. In 2022, I do believe it's in a slightly different location. It's over here, but obviously on here it's on the left hand side. Now, to add in an effect, if I just click, drag and then drop, what you'll notice then is it adds something to the side here. If I just zoom this in very quickly, you can see it's added a cross dissolve there. If you decide after you've played it you don't actually like it, click on it and make sure you select the cross dissolve or whatever you've added, and then just press the delete key or the backspace key, and that removes it. You can also do various other things. If I just did drag another one on, you can then put it on top, and then that will work no problem at all. These will work as various different things as well. So if you did drag them in and put them onto various different items, like that, you can see now that's added one in, and we can also then just replace them just by clicking and dragging on the top as well. Now, this can be a little bit fiddly, so sometimes when you go to add in something, what you might find, if we go here, it shows you there's like a hand, a scrunched up hand with a sort of a no entry sign next to it. You've got to be very careful. Just go to the side, go to the end and leave go, and you can see then it'll put that in, right? Now, the reason the dip to white doesn't only apply, some of these transitions apply to the whole frame, whereas some of them only apply to the actual item itself, okay? And that's something you can actually have a look at and see. Some of these are going to take more processing power. So for example, this morph cut needs 2 frames to work really well. So if I click, drag and drop, what you'll notice in then is if I go to one side of it, one is selected. If I go in the middle, look, both of them are selected. Now, if I leave go, look at the timeline and look what's happened to my timeline. That red is very important. And what that means is the computer's going to have to work really hard to try and give you a preview of this morph cut. Now, depending on the power and spec of your PC, this might be very stuttery. Now, I don't know whether this will work straight away. Now, I can see it did play, but it was quite slow when it was doing it. Now, the good thing is when you actually preview this, okay, it might be stuttery, but then when you finally export everything, it'll be fine. What you can do, you can put the quality down and the resolution down on your computer to try and give you a slightly better preview. But as I said earlier, when you export the final cut, it'll be absolutely fine. There'll be nothing wrong with it at all. So that's how you add in transitions. Look for the Effects tab and then just click, drag and then dump them onto the timeline or onto the piece of video that you want them to be applied to.